Let's be
This
serious
is
for a
what
second.
you're speaking
Y'all,
tonight.
no,
So you're
let's be
speaking
serious.
tonight,
Hold on. Y'all are not gonna go and coach
No,
no
but you
grown
don't get
man
to
and say, hey
stop
man,
us from
you need to take out
responding
this person.
to
No,
you,
nigga.
though.
If you ain't took it out back then, you 40 years old, you took that motherfucker out and you 3, 4, 5 times, you took that motherfucker out. What you talking about? Y'all don't even know what it is.
No, but listen,
Y'all
the but the
No,
thing
this is
the
real
thing
life.
is that
Why would
it's
he
we
even
not
be
club
in
out.
my house if we just dating?
it's
Why is he even over here?
How you
I
gonna
got
date?
kids
How
here.
you gonna
I
man?
got kids over here. No, he not.
If he at your crib,
No
y'all dating,
random
not
y'all
man
doing
is
something.
coming to
not
my
If he at
okay.
your
house.
crib, y'all doing something. Okay,
Well,
we
Big, hold
doesn't
not.
on.
that
I
Give
mean
a
mean, no
some
little
of your
random
space
crash is in
man.
that
We're not talking
for
translation?
about no random
for
man.
Go take that shit
respond.
out, nigga.
Hold on. Thank you. Big. Okay, so listen to this. So I believe in saying things out loud. It removes assumption. It removes confusion. It removes the idea of feeling like someone should already know something as a grown person. It's unfair to assume that somebody quote unquote should already know. Like I have not I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot of I don't know what zodiac sign people belong to when they believe that somebody should already know something. But it's some dumbass shit to me because you experience what this person's walk of life is. I don't give a fuck who you are. You have never walked a mile or a day in their shoes or their experience, and you don't know the instruction that they were given. I've known married people who spouses were in like they grew up in two parent homes that were married homes or whatever, and they never received any instruction on being married. And so now you standing in front of the person who you love and you want to spend the rest of your life with, and they have no instruction on how to be a wife or a husband. So it's fake to me to assume that people come already knowing. That's bullshit. And I'm telling you from, I had to get my shit out the mud when it comes to relationships and womanhood. You know what I'm saying? And I feel successful in my relationship, and I feel successful in my womanhood. But you need to understand that if you were told everything growing up and you have it all figured out, then you have the advantage that most people do not fucking have.
So a man should know how to wash his clothes. A man should know how to when he chewing, keep his mouth closed. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how to you know what I'm saying? Keep your elbows off the table. Keep your elbows off the table when you're eating you know what I'm talking about? When you eating at the table.
There are grown
I don't know if
men.
we grown, man. We grown, man. Listen here.
No, listen,
We
but no,
grown,
but
man.
big, there are grown
We
men.
grown.
Let's come on now. That's why I said it's fake. Because there are grown
It's
men who
real.
do not listen. There are grown men who do not know how to tie a tie. There are grown men who do not know how to keep a barbershop appointment. There are grown men who do not know how to make
You
a
tell me a
doctor's
grown
appointment.
man don't know
There
when
are
to get
grown
his
men.
hair cut.
Listen, Vic, listen. There are grown men whose social security card and birth certificate is still under their mama's mattress. There are grown men who do not
Where
know
these
how to
niggas
like maintain medical insurance. There are grown men who do
You
not know
better
how to
go
wash
off,
ass.
Queen,
Queen.
it
So
ain't
you're
come
playing a
on
lot
now,
of games right
Queen.
Vic.
now.
Okay, wait. Here we go. So Vic, you're
Y'all
this
men
perfect
are
man that knows how to do
Y'all
everything.
hilarious.
Well, well, hold hold on. You're this knows how to do everything. It's 330 million people in this country. You really think everybody knows everything that you know?
Most do.
Well, the
Okay, got
emotional
you.
I'm not
intelligence.
saying they know
Then
everything I
then I
know, but
can't
this is
speak
what
to
I'm saying.
somebody who is not self-aware.
Yeah, you got
This
to
what I'm
have
saying, man.
emotional
You
intelligence,
know,
not just manufacturing intelligence, not just all these, but you have to have emotional intelligence and emotional hygiene. Like all that shit is important.
that's what I'm saying. You know to brush your teeth when you get up.
That's not
It's certain
emotional
things we
intelligence,
know.
brother.
I'm not
So
talking about
I
no
know,
emotional
but
okay,
that's
intelligence.
so
what's
That's
missing
a
in
Carl,
that,
whole
right?
nother
you know
You don't
what
have
conversation.
any
I
happened
ain't
just
problems
even
with
talking
now?
about
the
none
stuff
of
you
that. I
about
ain't
Watch,
to
talking about
tell
hold
none of
me.
that.
on,
You
watch
don't have
this.
any problems with.
No,
You
no,
have
no,
no
no.
What
problems with
y'all
any of it.
telling me is
Listen,
what
Dick,
y'all
You're
Dick,
perfect
telling
at
let
the
me
me
shit
is
you're
let
about to
me
a
say
tell
this
us.
real
grown
quick.
man don't know. A grown man
You're
don't know to
perfect at
hold
the
the door
shit you're
open
about to
for a
tell
woman.
us. You have no
A
problems with
grown
it.
man don't know to hold a door open for a woman. That's what y'all telling me. You see a woman come in, you be tell, oh, I ain't know, nigga. What we talking about? It's certain manners you supposed to learn
So
at a
why
young
does a
age.
No,
For
grown
most of
man
us,
no.
know
Let
not
me.
and
know
if
how
you
to use
don't,
No,
then
the
nigga, you
the word
need, then nigga,
nigga?
you don't deserve nothing.
no. Let me
Why
say
does a
this.
grown man
Huh?
not know how
Okay.
to use the word nigga?
What
You
you
keep
talking about?
saying nigga, 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 nigga. In my
Yeah.
part of the country, in my family circle, that's not gonna work. You coming
Hey,
out saying nigga, nigga, nigga.
hey,
Why
and
does
let
a
me tell you
grown
something.
man
Let me
not
tell you
know
something.
how to
I
use the
agree.
word?
I agree. I shouldn't be using nigga as much as I use it. I ain't gonna lie to you. But that's what how we talk. Keep it real now. Let's not act like aliens. Listen, in real life, maybe I wouldn't use it if I was talking to you in your face to face and I'm around your family. We on Clubhouse though. You know what I'm talking about? And that's how we talk on here. So that's all I'm saying.
Okay,
I'm going
hold
about
on.
the politics.
Let me say
And I
this.
understand.
This gonna crush everything. And this is, for the other, like Nick, I promise to you, that's my clubhouse brother. I don't know if he adopted me back, but I adopted Nick a long time ago. But I'm gonna say this: if we talking about preparedness and we talking about what people should know and what people should do, then you should have had that motherfucking car
Here we go.
during flu season, during get sick season, because you got all them kids. So you should have had the shit at your house already. It should have been nobody that should have had to go and get shit for you when you got sick, because you need to make sure that you stay. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have a medicine cabinet because that's what my mama told me to do. I can look at the shit right now and I can read off the medicines that I have. You know what I'm saying? And medicines, vitamins, band-aids, you know what I'm saying? All of the shit that I got. So how the fuck, if we talking about what people should know at they big age, did you not have this shit at your big age at your house already? You
Men turning.
can you hold on? What?
Yeah. Hell yeah, he was right about that too. But the whole thing, I said, you like, it's my
At you right
mama.
now
I
because
wish
you
my
ain't said
mama make
shit
me
but the
some
truth
soup.
this whole time.
We turned into big ass fucking babies. So and I well, I heard what he was saying about the lack of consideration and shit. But what I am not hearing is that emotional intelligence part of it that I know he damn sure has, but he probably is just kind of kicking the tires on it a little too much, and you know what I'm saying. But some people just ain't right for you too. So I'm not judging. I'm just saying emotional intelligence is you have all the right manufacturing, the right math, but maybe lack of a little bit of soul. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a little soul missing in what you're talking about. Like what you talking about didn't hit me the right. Exactly what you said is exactly what I think, but I don't handle it the same way. Like I would have just said, "Hey, don't do that shit again," and gave her a kiss. You know what I'm saying? But we'd have been in close, we'd have been chilling. But I just started to say, "Hey, you know that thing you did
But
the other
that
day?
was
Don't do
Nick
that shit
though.
again,
That
please."
wasn't. That wasn't
Vic.
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 But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I
I mean,
mean yeah,
whoever. That the whole
but
thing is
from what
that's
Nick was
the way
talking
to
about, I
do it.
mean yeah,
It
from
wouldn't
what
have
Nick
it wouldn't matter if she flew the plane wrong. Like,
what
can baby, can you land that plane a little bit
what
better
Nick
next time?
was saying was after a certain age, why am I doing all this explaining? And that's what
Because
my
you are
point.
dealing
That's
with
my
another
point.
human being. She just told you. It's just emotional intelligence, bro. Like it's missing you, and if it misses you, it's gonna suffer a few extra days alone if
That
you
ain't
don't get
emotional
this one.
intelligence though,
It
bro.
it, it
We just
really
started
is. It
dating.
really
The
is.
thing I
It's not
see
How
the
you
though.
most
supposed to
in
know?
women is they get turned off when they gotta keep telling the man what to do. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, but you're trying to
I
make it
and
even. Don't
I'm
try to make
telling
it
you the
even,
same thing as a man. It's certain I shouldn't have to teach you human decency.
bro. Women are
That's all that
annoying
is.
sometimes.
Exactly.
Like, how
I
do you
got
not know that women
everything.
are annoying sometimes?
I've been cool. I've
How do
been
you not
No,
taking
know that,
teas. I've been cool. I've been taking everything. My therapy flu, all kind of shit. I just needed music next. I ain't have no more.
you're supposed to already
That's
be
all I
cool with
needed.
that though.
And I'm like, just stop by
you
the
ran
store.
out of some shit. No, I can understand that.
You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, I just
I
so
get
the
But
that.
the
fact
way
that
you told us, Nick, is you was
I gotta go
mad
through the
about the
And we all
cigar.
felt you on that part. Like I said, I
no,
felt you on
I
that
was
part.
talking about
She said she
all of it,
felt you on that
not
part.
just the
Everybody felt you
cigars.
on that. Everybody was
No,
cool
I
with
was
that.
just all of it. I told her what wraps to get or whatever, and she just picked something else. Like she was like, I just got these. You just got these, really? All right, cool.
But
You
But
know,
do
say
you do
whatever.
know, you do realize like smoking while you have mucus issues going on is not gonna help
And
that
Maya,
situation.
Maya,
But
the
that ain't
first
what we
time he
talking
told the
about
He's
though.
story,
choosing to not give a
That
shit
ain't
hold
what
on,
we
about that.
Smoking
Chuck,
while
talking
you
about,
have
bro.
mucus
Chuck,
What
issues?
is going
you weren't there
on?
the first time he told the story. We were there when he told the story.
Yeah, he
She
choosing to
told
not
him
give a
that she
fuck
did
about
not
any of
want,
that.
excuse me, sir, hold
She
on.
didn't want to step
She
out of the
told
Walmart
him
line.
she did not want to support his bad habit. That's what he said that she said the first
Yeah,
time he
because
told the
I
story.
told
Ooh,
because
bro,
that was that was one of the
bro.
things I had
She
wrote
didn't
on
want
the.
to do this shit in the first
That was
place,
one
and
of
you
the
ain't
things I had
recognize it.
wrote on the
He
list.
must
I
support
told her I
your
She
habit.
needed
didn't want to do
No.
it. She
I
didn't want to
told her I
support your
needed
bad
these
habits. That's
things. I
that's it.
told her I needed orange juice, water,
Yeah.
mucinex, um,
She was lazy
uh,
about helping you through something she warned you about. You
I
just don't
said
realize.
true raps and whatever. And then she was like, she seemed to she said, "Oh, I got the liquor right here." She said, "I'm gonna get off late. I don't feel like stopping by the store." And I said, okay, and dot dot dot. Wow. And she was like, wow, what? I said, nothing, don't worry about it. And she said, okay. She said, I get, and this 6 o'clock, this 5:31. She get off at 6, but she actually got off a little bit later. And I was like, I'll wait. It's no big deal. I can't really just move around, so I've been hurting or whatever, sitting inside, sitting in Epsom salt or whatever. And she was like, her next message was that face emoji thing where it's like that kind of face. I said, don't worry about it. It's cool. Don't even worry about it. I'm good. I promise you. I'll and this what pissed her off. I said, I'll get it done. And she got the audacity to get mad at me because
Oh
I
my
said I'll
God.
You just
because I
don't see it, bro, and there's
she
nothing I
got the
could do.
She
You
audacity
just
to
got
get
don't
mad
mad
see
at
it.
and
me.
she did it anyway.
Don't see
She said,
what.
I'll get it
She
done.
fucks with you, bro, and you just
She
don't see
said,
her, bro.
don't worry about
She
it.
she
I'll
literally
come
not.
by there when I get back when I get done. And I said,
She
all right,
not the
cool.
chick. She not the chick you
So
explained to us, bro.
she
She
go by the
literally
store.
fucks with you.
Chuck,
She don't like what
please
she don't
break,
like what
bro.
you did. She don't like you
She
smoking
go
while you
by the
sick.
store and
So
she
so
gets her stuff and then
Yeah,
come to the outside and say, come outside and get your stuff.
right.
And I text her back. I
right.
said, I can't walk.
She'll
I don't feel
So
fight
like
you
I'm
so
to
not
Chuck,
protect
that's what
you.
I'm saying, Chuck.
like
What
park
She'll
you
at the
talking
fight
about?
front
you to
and
protect you,
come
nigga.
bring the
You
stuff
don't
to the
see
door.
it.
You
And
saying
so
she don't
I
like his
so she
lifestyle or what he
She
do,
don't
but
like
what
you
they got to
smoking while
do?
you sick. She don't like
oh
that
my
shit. She
God.
wanna. She'll
This
fight you to
nigga is
So
protect
that's
you.
why
You
she
you're not
made
seeing
him
this
come
shit right now.
outside. That's why she want him to come outside. That
Yeah,
what you
'cause she
telling me?
want. Because if you could smoke, you can get your
My
ass up and get
nigga.
this bag.
She said
Come on
she
now.
said, come outside and get the stuff. And I was like, I just bring it
Oh, so
inside.
Nick, okay, how did
Bring it
you
to the door.
smoke? Did you like roll up and you just laid in bed and smoked and sick, like taking your
I didn't smoke.
medicines
I
that
didn't
you
smoke.
kind of had in the
I
house
didn't smoke.
already?
I just didn't have no more wraps at the house. I was just like, fuck it. Just gonna
You
have
don't get it.
I was literally just like, yo, I didn't have any. I wasn't smoking. Oh y'all see, I was congested like a motherfucker. So I just said, yo, just grab some. Like, because I ain't had nothing at the house. I sent you the money for it, so I don't give a fuck what I asked you to get. Just, nigga, if I told you to bring me a honey pack and some Sprites, nigga, just get the shit. Like, all the,
Especially if you didn't send the
Well,
money for
I
it,
done
man.
sent you the bread. Like, I'm not asking you to do nothing out the way. You can stop by here for some dick. Like, you
Well,
can't
then
stop by, you know,
you
but,
could have called Uber Eats if you wanted a motherfucker to just do what the fuck you said when the fuck
well,
you
Uber
said,
Eats
and it
here
ain't
don't,
your wife.
Instacart don't do
Y'all
all that.
missing the point.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said, hey man, cool. She been calling me every day, like, hey, why you ain't nah, but I'm good on you. Because I gotta do all that just and I'm sick as a dog. I've been back and forth working out of town for the last 3 months. Like, man, I ain't finna this weather fuck with me and hit me. I'm not a nigga that gets sick. It's the first time I've been sick in 2 years. Like, I don't get sick like
So
that.
here was my initial point, though, Nick. This is what I believe. Now, it's just me. You know, we've been going back and forth, all of us, like in the chat and on the stage and all of this stuff. It's been a lot of back and forth over this situation. Okay. Here's what I believe. You truthfully could coach her through this situation.
No.
And it doesn't have to be, hey man, say man. Let me say what I was gonna motherfucker say. But it doesn't have to be this negative me against you back and forth. Honestly, I really believe that you are just like vetting people so heavy on a regular basis that you have become numb to the idea of us. And us looks different than what the fuck you be doing. And I'm not saying that you don't have the right idea in mind, but at the same time, this is a coachable experience. If you had a football team, this would be like you cutting every player on the team. Nope,
Y'all
you
want
didn't
all that
run fast
coaching to
enough.
go on though.
Would you move? What you ain't running fast enough. Nope, you ain't block good. Nope, you didn't do that Z pattern or whatever you call it good. Like nope, you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you doing that and cutting everybody on the team or whatever, as opposed to you actually being
That
able to
that
see,
don't make me
okay,
feel
if
bad. I
I
run a I
if
run a
I
I run a
move,
successful
hold on,
business like that.
but real
Trimming off
quick,
the
no,
fat.
but real quick,
So you want an
real
employee,
quick.
not a woman.
What I'm saying is though, I really believe that you need to be able to test people by working through experiences with them because all marriage is working through experiences. I mean, it's nothing else. You're working through experiences together and you're trying to like, make sure you sustain through working through life. All of this shit, all of these experiences, grandparents dying, kids graduating, baby mamas, like whatever the thing is, you need somebody who can work through the experiences with you. So if you cut people off before you can actually have a fortifiable conversation with somebody and work through the experience, then you're actually not servicing yourself and the potential of what you're trying to achieve.
Sam, I gotta disagree with you because one thing for sure is that as much as I love y'all and love women, I have I don't play about certain shit about women, and I don't want women to play about certain shit about me. Okay, it's really that simple. You get everything you want from me. I'm not a nigga that asks for really nothing. And the one time I ask you for something, I don't want it. I don't want to fight about it. And the fact that we had to have a spat about it, that just means that you don't know how to move like I need you to. And it's really that simple. I don't hate you, but I'll let you on see you around the way because I don't want no woman that's gonna do that. You feel me? I don't want a woman that's gonna do that. Just that'll argue with me over something like that.
But
I just
just
want
know that I lack the ability to coach you through this shit.
I'm just not finna
Boom.
teach no ground. Now there are some things that I will have to learn specifically to you as a woman because it's I don't know everything, but the basic things of treating you right and making sure you okay and being my favorite word considerate of you, you won't have that problem out of me. I promise you. So when you find
What
that's the reason
program do
why
you have if you're not
people
willing to be a coach?
again, I'm with you just what I just said. There are some things that we gonna have to learn specific to each other because all women not the same. I get that. But basic shit, like you ain't gotta tell me to respect your mama. I just automatically know to respect your mama. That's just a part of it. I shouldn't have to sit around and tell you, hey, I think my mama
I
deserves
was gonna
respect.
make a joke and be like, "Your mama work at the store."
Eh, Like, I'm not feeling this. You feel like it's basic things we should know. Basic ways of how we communicate, how we talk. Again, none of us on this motherfucker that's on this stage right now is under 30, 25, 21. All of us grown. So if I walk in your house and I see at the grown man, you invite me over, whatever, and I'm over there enough, even if you took it out because I'm coming over my first time, I'm gonna take your trash out. If I come to your house and you got a house and your grass tall, I got two questions. Number one, do you got a lawnmower and weed eater? If you don't, hey, can I call Pablo over here and cut your grass?
Yep, all
Now,
those are very gentlemanly
why do
things.
you think that a man being sick is as basic as trash being like a task, trash being taken out, or like your grass being cut? Why do you think that a man being sick is as
Mm,
basic as that?
Queen, you know what? If women stop doing what you doing right now and stop trying to dissect what niggas be saying out their mouth and just take it for you, y'all will get somewhere. I'm not I'm not mentally breaking this down into all these puzzles because I really don't give a fuck because I wasn't gonna be sick long. I just needed you to stop and get five things. And with those five things, I wanted you at peace. Cause I was already in pain. Head was about to motherfucking explode. Last thing I want to do is argue with you.
No, I totally agree. I said I agree with you from the very beginning, man. But it's a give and take in every relationship. And so with that, you can't be right every time. And that's just the biggest thing about it all. You
And, and
cannot, even when you are right, look, even when you are right, you sometimes can't be right. You actually don't have to show her how wrong she is. Like all that shit is major fucking love for, especially a woman you actually fuck with. Some of it would actually be better if you was just like, you know what? Actually, for my next shit, I ain't gonna fuck nobody until I know she the right one. Send her on a couple tasks, see if she actually pay attention. We don't do no diabolical bullshit, but just see if she the right person for you. Do very menial, basic things. Keep the sex out of it, because if you wanted to come up to the house and come in, you might want a little, little six sex. You know what I'm saying? You want, I think maybe that's what it is. You just want a little sick nookie. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, she didn't want to come up there. He was like,
Huh?
man, fuck all this shit. You know what I'm saying? I did all this shit for you. You can't even get my blunt when I want it. You trying to make me be healthy and shit. Fuck all that. Get my goddamn swishers and keep it simple, bro. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I understand what you're trying to say. But at the same time, that's not going to get you to the sweet side of
my
the
nigga, I'm a
garden.
grown ass man. You
You
think I'm
I
said
gonna be
some.
know
talking to
you
a
are.
you
I
think
just
I'm gonna
You
be
like, look,
said
talking
I'm
some
to
not
a
sick.
telling you
woman
You
you're
said
about
some
having
wrong
sick
sex
about
while I'm
nookie.
everything.
sick, sick?
But some of it
Like,
is
come on, bro.
a
Like,
give and take. It's
elevate
a
your
give and
talking
take,
point,
bro.
bro.
Like I'm
That
not.
nigga
Elevate your
said some sick
It's a
elevate your
give
nookie.
and
talking
take,
point, bro.
bro.
Yo.
You trying
Elevate
to
your
get to
talking
the
point,
sweet
bro.
side of the garden. You ain't.
No, ain't no
You
sweet
Oh,
still
I
side
got
of the
your
think this
hands in
garden.
the
nigga.
dirt.
I think this nigga trolling,
You
Ain't
still
man.
find. You
controlling,
still
bro. Like
finding
you got to
seeds,
be
trying to figure out.
childish shit about sex, bro. I ain't thinking about no
Hey,
fucking sex,
Nick.
and my
Yeah,
head
you was
hurt.
cracking already. You definitely. You said you was cracking already.
Hey,
You
Nick.
definitely
Queen.
This
said
is
that.
Maya. I have a question for you. Um, okay, so knowing what you know now based on the interaction with that young lady, moving forward, what would you do to communicate to the next person that you date that should you need things and should you need something like that to happen, how would you communicate that to her that you needed a certain way, or would you just expect her to know that about you already?
Guess what, Maya? I'm gonna do it the same way. I'm gonna wait till I get sick, and the opportunity is gonna be there, and it's you to take advantage of our opportunity. Because guess what? The opportunity is gonna show up one day for me to have to show up for you, and I'm gonna have to take advantage of that opportunity to prove to you that I like you and I'm with you just as much as you here for me. You feel me? I'm not everything. You see, this the problem when we talk too motherfucking much instead of let people show and tell. Let a motherfucker show you
Hello.
how he really feeling.
Hello.
Let them show you how they like all that talking at the beginning and shit. Oh, and you should do this, and I expect fuck all that. We grown. Wait till the opportunity present itself to have to for this motherfucker to prove, show and prove. That's where it's at. So the next time I'm gonna be sick. And if I need something, not to intentionally put this on a person, but if I need something, I'm going to ask her, hey, sweetheart, can you do me a favor? And stop by the store next door to my house, literally 15 steps away from my crib. And can you stop by there and grab these for me? And her response to it will depend on how we make it
But I
through
guess
the next day.
would you let her know, like, hey, I don't want you to send it to me via Uber Eats or Instacart. I want you to physically bring this over to me, and I want you to make sure you get the products correct. Because if you don't, then that will tell me how you feel about me.
That's too much talking. That's
Too
preparing the
much
person.
talking.
That's
Okay.
that's preparing the person to perform like you want them to. I
He
want
didn't
it's
already
But
it's
that's
answer to
what you
how about he didn't
want.
already answer to go by the
no,
store.
no, no. I don't want to tell you how to. I don't want to make you be
But if
something that
you
you
But
not.
you
how's
know
she
what the
supposed to
problem is? Yeah,
know?
no, the
If
That's
he
the
problem with
asked her to
this,
supposed to.
come by the
Come on
store,
no,
now,
she
no,
already
y'all
let me
know.
are
I
say
ain't
this
talking about
real
no
quick. So
DoorDash.
the
What we
problem
talking
with this
about?
Nigga
is
said right
that
here
y'all
before.
the
women acting
problem with
like
this
y'all
is
ain't
that
never done this before, man.
you have an actual
Come
expectation.
on,
Here's the
man.
problem. You have an actual expectation that you're not voicing. That's the problem.
What?
Because if I get the shit sent over to you, then you got the shit.
I don't give
That's
a
And
fuck
not.
so
how
if
you
you
get it
have
to
an
me.
expectation outside of that, the
They
fact
missing the
that you're
whole
He
not
point,
asked for
bro.
her to
communicating that,
stop by
the
the store.
person can
What is
never
y'all not getting about
move.
that?
If the
Please
woman would have
move.
said to me,
The
"Hey, I
problem
can't. I'm
is,
gonna be late for work. I'm gonna
listen,
send it on or Uber Eats or Instacart," I wouldn't have gave a fuck because they gonna bring it to my door. I don't care how it got here. All I'm saying is I didn't want to deal with the attitude and your mouth behind it. That's
well,
what
so we
I'm
didn't do it
saying.
to you,
You
Nick.
created an
We
issue out of
didn't.
something for nothing. I literally asked just as polite as I could and sent you the fucking money. So even if you would have used the money to buy the shit, however the fuck you wanted to get it here, my woman, y'all are resourceful. So I don't give a fuck how it got here. The problem is I don't feel like stopping by the store.
But didn't she say she was getting
And
off
you know what
late?
you never did? Hold on, you never had this conversation with her, and you having it with us, and you taking it out on us on
I'm
this
not taking
stage,
that
and
on nobody. I'm just tired of
I'll
y'all saying
absorb
the
it.
same shit
We'll,
over and over again
we
as women
absorbing it.
instead of opening your mind and thinking. Just stop dissecting it to something that it's not. It's you don't
No,
have to
that's not
take a man's
fair.
brain and turn it into 1,000 pieces. I'm
But
telling
you,
you
hold on, but
that
you go from
what the issue is.
that's
Well,
bullshit, Nick.
I for
You
one said
go
I
from
understand
wanting,
you, but
hold
I
on
just
real
gave
quick.
some extra shit to it.
Listen, you go from wanting someone who's detail oriented, and then and now you're like you're dogging me and Maya for being
Who's
dissective.
dogging y'all?
No, he's
Listen,
not.
what I'm
No, no, no,
saying is
no,
this.
no, no. Now
No,
What?
I can't
listen, what
rock
I'm
with that. He's
saying
not
is
What?
dogging us.
we're
I
no,
understand.
I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying that we're breaking it down or whatever, and you're coming against us for dissecting it, but at the same time, you're not giving communication to this person, and you're like trashing this person for not being able to read between the fucking lines or do whatever the thing was. But for somebody like us that's like asking for the details and like going through it, you said that's too much talking.
And so, to be fair,
Which
that's
one do you
exactly
want?
Yeah, to be fair, I think that's exactly what's happening. And I hear what Nick is saying. Nick is like, look, this is how I handled the situation. This is how I'm going to handle the situation moving forward. So, Queen, you and me, we are asking questions because we're question askers. That's how we operate, right? And so, for a Nick, Nick is not he doesn't like questions. So, no, like, it's kind of like line drawn in the sand right now. And I think for what Nick is saying, I can hear what Nick is saying, though I may not agree with it. I can also hear what Nick is saying and what he needed in that moment and what he's gonna do moving forward. If it works for him, it's gonna work for him. We always rooting for Nick, right? That's the whole point. We can root for Nick and hope that it happens. But if you can take anything, Nick, just listen to what we're saying. And I can be done with my statement. No further questions, Your Honor. That sound good, don't it? Okay. Let me go.
I just
Man,
wonder if
I
y'all
tell
doing all
you,
this talking to
man.
men. It's just that's just Vic. That's crazy to me. Cause I'm like, I don't understand. You can't. Every situation ain't gonna have. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Like
you ain't
they
gonna be
looking
able to.
for an out to it, you know what I'm saying? Like they looking for some type of argument that they
No,
can get out
no.
from,
So
you
for
know what I'm saying, on the
with
woman
that,
side.
I'm saying that this could have potentially been an experience where that person may be coachable and they
Yeah,
may
well,
not have
she should
had
learn from this
instruction
experience
in
not
their
to do that
life
next
previous
time.
to then. I'm no listen.
I ain't no coach.
I'm so I'm and if you're not a
I'm just,
coach, then you can't come up with a program. If you don't have
I
a
hear you.
program, you don't have
Some
foresight,
things
and
you
you don't
shouldn't
have
have to
long
coach.
no, you don't have long term goals or vision, and you
If
can't
you
have no woman come
if
up
I
under
recruit
you.
you as a
Stop
wide
playing.
receiver, I shouldn't have to
No,
teach you how to walk.
Vic, no,
You know
Vic,
what
I ain't
I'm
gonna let you run with that. Because
Thank you.
if you ain't no coach, you can't come up with no program. You can't have no woman come up under your
saying?
program or your vision. You have no vision. Lack of vision is what you have.
No, I just think that now we not living in a world. We want to look at this like they coming in and y'all got experience with niggas, okay? And we just talking about just being a basic human, man. Like I ain't nobody. I'm not holding nothing against her. Beautiful woman, very sweet lady, been having fun. But when you show me who you are in my downtime, it showed me that you don't deserve me and what I bring to the table when I'm up and when I'm up and doing what I'm doing. That's all it showed me. You feel me? And so I don't have no. And you know what's the biggest problem is? The biggest problem is my mama will stop. Literally, somebody who stays not close to me will stop doing what she doing. Whatever she doing at her house for her husband will stop and come and bring it over here.
Who
But
gave
you
birth
And I
don't
to
date
you,
your
right?
and
mama.
I
Who
had
gave
to tell
birth to
I
you?
have to tell her hey mom, don't worry about it.
Who
Because
gave birth to
and she
you?
and the crazy part about
Duh.
it, she'll be like, well, what happened to the lady you talking to? What's she doing? And I gotta
That's
tell
the point.
and then I'm gonna
I
tell her,
told you that you
I'm gonna
guys,
tell
when y'all
I'm
get
gonna
sick,
tell my mother, I tell
your
my mother,
standard
she
is
say
set
she don't
on
feel
how
like
your
coming over
mama
here.
did you.
No, it ain't really about that because me and my mama,
It
our
is.
relationship is different. But at the same time, my mama asked me like, what happened to the lady you was talking to? Don't she work over there by your house? And I'm like, she said she don't feel like doing it. Y'all just don't kill her.
Has your mother
I,
met this lady that you're dating?
yeah, she met her.
He not wrong for that, Queen, because your father
This
was supposed to tell you the
okay,
same
Queen.
exact
Okay,
thing.
Man,
Cause
you didn't met my mama. You don't want to bring me
yeah,
no.
like
You
your
don't
mother,
want to
your
bring
mother
me
was
no
doing that.
That's
Like
daddy.
good.
go ahead.
That's
y'all
good.
gotta keep like
No,
y'all gotta be honest. Y'all gotta be honest. Y'all gotta be honest, Queen. Y'all know it. Like
no.
if that if just think about it, Queen. If your son, if you got a son, I'm not sure. Your son tell you the same exact thing. You be like, yo, you don't need to bring that broad back over here. She won't even do that. That's the bare minimum.
Right.
So right, my mama didn't even say that. She just said, and that's who you
Yes.
decided to be to date. I said, she said that's who you decided to plan a future with. Uh,
Yeah, I ain't
But
know
wait,
all
you're saying
that.
plan
So
the
the
future.
thing is,
Are you
I'll
dating
say
her?
this.
Is this your girlfriend? Cause like I
He didn't
I guess I'm
introduce her
confused
to
on the
his folks, fam.
yeah. Like now
Yeah,
you're in a different realm because you were making it seem like this was a casual dating situation.
we
So
been
now we
dating for
know
like
that you
months, still made months.
so now
But
Yeah,
I ain't-
but
so
here's
now
the
we
thing
know
though.
that she has met your family, especially your mother, the woman that birthed you. So this ain't just casual dating now.
I never said it was.
wait, did they meet you? I
But
don't
we
think you
asked
said
you
that
if
though.
you were
My,
in a
you
relationship
just
or if
told
you
her
were.
about her, or did she
Nah,
meet
they
her?
met.
Because
She
that's
met my
two
mom
totally
face to
different
face.
things.
No. She met my mom
This makes the
face to face on a
relationship a
Yeah,
Sunday.
little
no, I feel
different.
like
Hell
when
yeah.
we were earlier in the
Hell
conversation, you
nah.
just said basically like y'all had been on several dates.
I said
Even
we've been on a
even if
bunch of
so, I
dates.
You
still
change,
feel the
yeah,
same way.
no, you
But
change, you can't change. Yeah, that's
I literally
changing it
said
up
we've
a
been
little
on a
bit.
bunch of dates together.
But Sunrise, to be fair with what you just said,
Hmm.
I'm this kind of person now. I do have a 12-year-old son and I do have a husband. I will send that nigga back to his mama house anytime he gets sick because of the way he acts. Y'all are really egregious when y'all get sick. Now with my son, I'm in the mindset of anybody who's in the house, because I grew up in a house of 5 people. I'm in the mindset anybody who gets sick in the house, you need to isolate yourself so that you don't get the whole house fucking sick. Because the last thing that we want, in my opinion, is for me to get sick off of anybody in the house. Because I have to continue to do the shit that needs to be done regardless. I go to work every day. I'm a project manager for a fintech company. You know what I'm saying? I'm a travel agent. I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to cook, food. Like, I got to make sure I'm packing my son's fresh lunch and stuff like that. I'm about to do that in a minute or whatever because I took a nap earlier because we've been in the house. But I have to do all these things on a regular basis. And so, I really feel like the last person you would want to get sick off of you is me. And I know, I understand that everybody is in need of me in the house. I'm going to give you everything you need. I'm going to make sure you have a cold compress. I'm going to make sure you have the medicine you need. And I need you to go and lay your ass down. I'm going to make sure you have your food that's wholesome. I will make bone broth, like, you know what I'm saying, chicken broth from scratch. I will like do your shit up the long way. For
that ain't why
real.
she ain't brought that
No,
medicine though.
move.
You know
Move,
what
move.
I'm saying?
It ain't your time. Move.
I'm just being
I'm
real. That ain't
no,
why.
no, for
I
real.
get you.
I'm just saying that but I'm definitely stingy with my space when you sick. Get the fuck out my face. For real. Don't stand in my face. You cannot have I know that you don't feel good and you want my hugs and kisses, but get the fuck out the way. I don't like that shit.
But
I
I'm
really
gonna
don't
just
like
be,
that.
yeah, I'm gonna just be real with you, Nick. We would have fought because I'm not bringing you cigars and you sick and you need Mucinex. That would have been a line drawn in the sand for me. Like, no, I'm not bringing you that. I don't care if you smoke every day and you need it every day. We'll figure out another way for you to get what you need from cannabis. We're not doing that. Tobacco and smoking and you got mucus and you sick and all of this, no, that's not cool. And if you don't realize that somebody would care about you enough to not want you to do that versus I just need that right now, I don't understand that.
She
It
got a
wasn't about
point
you
right
could have.
there, Nick.
It wasn't about the cigar. I just said bring.
The
I didn't
first
smoke
time
the
you told
days.
us this story, it was about she brought the wrong
She brought the
cigars.
yeah. You brought the. Here's the thing though. The reason why I mentioned it. I made mention of it because I put the names of the shit I said bring in the in everything. I told you the name of the medicine I wanted. I told you the name of the water I
Oh
wanted. The
no, I
orange juice
missed
I
that
wanted.
part.
I told you the name of everything I wanted. I told you the name of everything I wanted. Literally, and all you had to do was grab it. Whether you wanted to grab it or not, I really didn't give a fuck. You
No, what
know,
if she
I
just
didn't
didn't get it
care.
all together because you trying to get healthy and
And she
she's
said,
health
okay, if she
conscious.
didn't buy them at all, fine. I don't care. Y'all still not getting the point. It wasn't about the stuff.
Don't yell at me, Nick.
It was about
Don't
the I
ever
don't
yell at
feel
me.
like going to the store. I don't want to go. I don't feel like going to the store to
Well,
do
if she
to
didn't want
get
to get the cigar, she should have said that
right.
before
I didn't give
And
anything.
a
that's
fuck about the
fair. That's
cigar.
fair, Sunrise. She should have said that because
She,
I
I
would have
would, if I
told
was
you.
her, I would have said,
I'm
I get
not.
anything.
I'm
I would
not
have said, I
buying
would
you
get your
cigars. Are
medicine. I
you
get
okay?
everything else you need, but
Yeah,
I'm not getting you no
You
cigars.
want
And
that's
me
you
some
know they
Mexican
coughing all
cigars?
crazy and all that. I'm not buying no
Did you
I
know?
cigars.
You would
literally.
have been mad
I'm
at me
curious.
about the whole
I wouldn't have been
conversation
mad at
about the
Fuck,
you.
Mucinex
fuck
and the
that. Give
I'm
cigar.
me
cu-
them
I'm curious.
guard, girl.
I wouldn't have been mad at you about cigars because I ain't
I'm
smoke
curious,
them.
Nick. What
They
happened
took